Degrassi High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in Nick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I'm still in love with a girl named Spike.
Okay, here we go.
Love you. Okay.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with the Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hey, how's it going?
Rick Johnson.
Hi.
And our guest today is Chicago native musician, guitar player, singer, Deanna Belos from the band Sincere Engineer.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. And so our first question is, what do you know about Degrassi, the world of Degrassi?
Before I watched this episode you told me to watch, I knew that Drake was in it and that it was on Nickelodeon.
All right.
Oh, true.
And we
Is
like
that
that.
true?
We
Okay.
like that. We like that. You have there's no preconceived ideas in your mind about
Sure.
this franchise that we love so much.
There
So
were,
we are.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I mean, I did have like this, like when I was a kid, it wasn't really on my radar, but I would see like, like the commercials for it, and it always seemed like this like dark, like, the older kids would like it, and like I
Yeah.
and like I was like, I think it was like, drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
This is a great episode for
This
that.
is a good episode. Episode 88 we're on. This is Next Generation Season 1. Are we on episode, is this 8 now? What is this?
I think it's 7.
7, okay. It's Basketball Diaries. It's about Jimmy trying to make the basketball team, which he's going to make. And he convinces Spinner to give him one of his Ritalin pills. And things go crazy. And then Liberty thinks she can be as good as Ashley, but she's not right. No. Hannah, how does it start?
I'm glad you asked. I'm prepared. It starts at basketball practice. They're all shooting like 3-pointers or something. Dunks. Layups, sure. And then he's like, okay, at the game, that's when you're going to make the team or not. And then Jimmy stays behind because he's obsessed with winning.
Yeah.
Is he obsessed with winning or just being a good player?
I don't
think
think he's
he's just
obsessed with
obsessed
being
with
a good player.
Oh no, he absolutely is, because he's stuck behind to shoot very easy layups.
But he's not a good teammate.
But
As
that
we'll
comes
find out
later,
later.
right?
Yeah.
Or is he always like this? I
Mike-
know from this episode, so.
As a basketball aficionado, how do you feel about Jimmy's form on these
Are you?
layups?
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can play. He can play basketball. You can tell. At least he knows how to play.
Right.
But like, I know how to play. That's not.
No, there's a specific way to play.
No, I'm really, really good. And actually, you guys don't know that I'm not.
We should have on this eve of on this anniversary of Degrassi Palooza, we should have played some basketball.
Oh yeah, dunk. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. So Deanna, at this point, what's going through your mind before the opening credits start? What are you thinking?
It just seems like high school. I don't. This Spinner kid reminds me of like a '90s punk, like that was like all the bands I grew up on.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I get. What?
Yeah. What if I told you this was junior high? Would you have believed that? That this is junior high for these kids?
Are they? Is it like a situation where they hire like a 20-year-old to play a middle schooler?
Yeah.
It's pretty age appropriate.
Never been kissed.
They're about 14 and 15, the actors.
Okay. Oh, and then I have a question. This like Next Generation thing. There's an older version, I guess.
Yes.
Oh yes.
That's what I grew up on.
And that's where Spike comes from?
That's where Spike comes from, Joe.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
So Spike is Emma's mom.
okay.
Emma is the
Ugly one.
The
That's
ugly
not
one.
nice.
Yes.
Which one's Emma?
She's
The
the
ugly
one
one.
with the skinny skinny sixth grader with the midriff showing.
No midriff.
In the
100% midriff.
is she
Oh,
in like
yeah.
the computer room?
Yes, she's
In the
like
radio.
lizardy kind of. She looks like a lizard.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the AV club, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the white girl.
Blonde hair.
I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, cool.
Okay, so theme music kicks and we're back. Rick, take it from there.
Mrs. Kwan or Miss Kwan is grilling Jimmy about his homework, which he obviously has not done. And I feel like Miss Kwan is a bad teacher. Does anyone else feel like Miss Kwan is a bad teacher?
100%, she's bad.
She should have really grilled him more and maybe called his parents about his lack of work. And also her the prior episode when she just pitted everybody against each other in that Romeo and Juliet scenario. I feel like she's a bad teacher.
Yeah, she's got her own grudges against children, for sure. Young people.
I think she listens to Alanis Morissette, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially because Canadian.
She's a jagged little pill girl, for sure.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Deanna, did you listen to Alanis Morissette when you were a young child?
I think no, not willingly.
What about the Spin Doctors?
I only know, is it Two Princes?
That's a hit.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh yeah,
Hootie and the Blowfish.
I grew up on them. Cracked Review.
How did you get?
Have you ever heard the follow-up to Cracked Review?
What is it? Front something?
No, it's not. No, it's just a bad record that they put out afterwards. And
no.
No, yeah.
Pretty much just that record.
Yeah.
Okay. Did your parents get you into Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yes.
I love it. Amazing.
Hootie heads.
My dad had like the 6 CD changer in his truck when I was growing up. That was one of the 6.
Oh my gosh.
Right on.
Yeah.
Back to Degrassi. Rick, continue. What's happening?
So Ashley is trying to do the announcements, and Liberty is behind the deadline once again. Just racing to give the announcement cue cards.
Yeah.
And
Ashley's a bitch.
Okay. So, Deanna, what do you think of Ashley? Do you think Ashley is a pretty girl? Do you think she's pretty? Yeah, she's pretty.
She's a pretty girl.
Not really.
You can say no. She's not.
Mike is obsessed with the fact that
nobody likes Ashley.
Yeah, nobody likes Ashley.
Ashley's a bitch.
Yeah. Then if she was nicer, I'd be saying something else, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
but if you didn't know her and just like if you were like a talent scout like for like teen modeling, you would look at her and you'd say no.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she were nice, I wouldn't be calling her ugly. So
same. It would just be like, what's the word? Like the grandma word for like homely.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to say like something super mean, so they'd make it like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Plain.
What is it? Plain. That's good. That's
plain. Should I look Should I look up the word? I don't know.
I think plain is good. Yeah.
You mean like fuck
like
a duff? Like a duff?
good too.
It means unattractive in appearance.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think homely is like still not a super nice thing to say.
But it's in grandma language. It's not as bad as she's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's grandma soft.
I have a world question.
Mm.
When did we stop calling the internet the net?
I don't remember calling it the net ever.
Me neither.
I feel like everybody was calling it the net. Everybody in this program's calling it the net.
Maybe when it was new.
World Wide Web.
Really?
World Wide Web, I remember. The net, I know.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, Snake was like, we're going to get on the net.
what year is this taking place?
HTML.
2001.
Okay.
Maybe when everything just was the net. You know how like at a certain point it's just everything is the net. Where now everything in my life is the net. You know what I mean?
When did the net come out? The movie.
I don't
Oh. I didn't know that was a movie.
1995.
I have no idea.
Sandra Bullock. Dennis Miller.
Oh my god.
Sandra
Oh my
Bullock,
God.
Dennis Miller.
Sandra Bullock had some really good clunkers.
Hannah, what are you drinking? You're drinking a Miller Tall? What are you drinking?
That's a
Miller
Miller Lite
Lite
Tall,
Tall.
boy, Mike.
Okay. Do you drink with your
Did your
mom?
mom buy that for you?
No. No, I bought it with my own money.
When you brought it in the house, was your mom like, oh, Hannah?
Again? No. I was like, I'm doing a podcast, so I got some beer.
Deanna, what is your beverage of choice?
Long Island iced tea.
Oh,
I'm a pain in the butt. Yeah.
So when you're on tour, though, there's not Long Island iced tea in the green room.
No, I usually order from the bar. and pay
Okay.
for it.
But you won't just drink cheap beer backstage if it's
It like
free?
hurts my throat, so
Oh.
after a show I might have like a White Claw or something.
So that can get expensive though.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Do they usually do you
but
try to get the
you're
discount?
getting drunker.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I try. Here's the thing: I usually don't drink too much on tour because I can't. It's already like an endurance test, and that just makes it way harder.
Yeah.
But I get $3 Long Islands at the bar I go to every Wednesday, so
Oh, okay.
Wow. $3.
yeah, isn't it crazy?
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah's a bartender. What is in a Long Island iced tea, Hannah?
It's all the clear liquors, and then Coke, and then lemon juice. Pretty
What-
much.
All of it. It's like rum and
Vodka.
the orange.
Tequila.
Gin?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
how much would the bar you worked at last? What was the price for Long Island iced tea, Hannah?
Truly, I would usually just charge for like a well liquor because I would also err on the side of lightness because I was like not trying to. I had worked at a really small bar, so I was not trying to have people go like Long Island crazy. But like it was like $11 maybe.
Yeah.
$11.
In
Jeez.
Michigan,
That's why you go to $3 Long Island night.
Yeah.
yeah. The
That's
bar I
great.
work at
I
is
love that.
$8 at the bar.
That's
I
great.
work at.
That's a steal in some places.
It's Grand Rapids. It's poor people.
Poor people.
Poor,
It's poor
illiterate.
people. Is that what you said?
Yes.
The town owned by the DeVosses.
Oh,
They
really?
all say.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Grand Rapids is
Oh.
every building is like
Oh, wow.
Amway or DeVos Place or
Okay.
there you go.
There
Let's
you
get
go.
back. Let's get back to Degrassi.
Right on.
We have. Where are we at? Was it Jimmy?
Miss Kwan is teaching about Lord of the Flies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
Yeah, Jimmy is doing a bad job of not being
Of
prepared.
faking
being
it.
Prepared. Yeah.
oh yeah, so she asked him like, who was the lead character? And
Oh,
he
who
said,
he-
Well, who's the character that you relate to most?
Oh.
it's
And
like
he-
just open the book and look at one name.
Yeah. Just remember the name Piggy.
Piggy. But what did he
No,
say? He said he related most to Lord of the Flies. Is that
Yeah.
what he
Yeah.
said? And
then
it's
she came back with it's a pig
pig
on a
head.
spit. Yeah.
got it.
Surrounded by flies.
I think Miss Kwan's an attractive Asian lady.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Agreed.
Bad
Wow.
teacher. Looker.
I could see if I was single, I would ask her out to see
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette and like get the lawn seats at those like those kind of
Mm.
like big venues.
And
Yeah.
you know what? The bad teacher, hot teacher Venn diagram, very close. They're
Yeah.
mostly the same.
All right. We move on to Spinner and Jimmy talking about Ritalin. Is this where he comes up with the name? He tells them that's why they call me Spinner, which Hannah engaged with us a few episodes ago.
Yes.
Right.
And then does he say like this? It calms me down, but it really messes other people up, or uses it as
I think
speed?
that comes a little later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel like in my school they weren't letting kids carry around Ritalin and administer it themselves
Yeah. You had to go
in the hallway.
They actually, at my high school, we just found out that the principal of my high school, this was before all the COVID shit, apparently was stealing a bunch of Adderall from the nurse.
Cool.
And then got fully fired. And he was like, I'm addicted.
That happened at my high school too. My high school was a bad place in retrospect.
Mine's a good place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Deanna, have you ever done speed?
No. That's cocaine, right?
Is it Hannah? I've never tried it.
Cocaine.
You think I've tried speed?
I feel like you've done speed, no?
I've done things. Speed is not one of them. I don't know what's in it.
What's the difference between speed and cocaine?
Well,
Britt would know.
It's a laboratory drug. Is speed. Like it's like a caffeine pill, like a super caffeine pill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't snort.
I would think you'd snort it.
No, it's a pill. Speed
Is this what's in Ritalin?
Ritalin.
I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, you know what movie they make speed in? They make speed in the movie The Faculty. He's making him out of like diet pills or something.
Yeah.
I don't know that movie.
Yeah, speed is the drug that all the punks were on in the 70s. Pill.
So Deanna, let's say you were in a safe room like with padded mattresses, and someone offered you $20,000 to do like a bunch of cocaine. Would you do it, knowing that? And there's a doctor on site just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That sounds like the ideal situation.
Okay, but it was like.
So you get to do a bunch of coke and someone gives you $20,000.
I've heard cocaine is very hard not to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would think
what about speed? Would you do speed for $20,000?
I mean, yeah, it's of course, yeah, but it you're making it. Is it like worse than I think it is?
I don't know. I've never done it. Okay, let me rephrase this question. $20,000. You have to stay up for 48 hours, and you use speed to keep you up. Would you do it, or could you do it, or would you? Yeah. Okay.
You probably would have to if you're on speed.
I'd love if I was really rich. That's all I would do. I would make these little game shows. It'd be fun.
Are you talking about like a Pulp Fiction level, like my nose is bleeding and I'm like, ah?
I don't know.
Because
I've never done it.
That was because she took heroin, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right.
Right.
She thought it was speed and it was heroin.
She thought it was cocaine.
Oh. We're all
speed and cocaine are wildly different. Besides them both being opposites, I believe.
How do you know all this, Rick? You've never even drank.
You
know.
He doesn't take it, he just sells it.
Yeah.
Is speedball the same thing?
What was that?
Is a speedball the same thing?
No, a speedball is when you take heroin and cocaine and inject it.
That's
that's what killed Belushi. Well, no, it may have killed Farley. It definitely killed Belushi.
Yeah.
This seems like a bad idea.
God, Rick is so knowledgeable about all this drug stuff.
I feel like speed is closer to crystal meth than, like, I'm pretty sure speed was used in wartime to keep fighter pilots awake.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
What was the Helen Hunt movie we were talking about? Like,
oh, you're talking about Angel Dusted?
Angel Dusted. I just started watching clips from that. It's not on YouTube. I found out the hard way. But the clips are so good.
So there's a movie. Look it up, Deanna. Put Helen Hunt, Angel Dusted.
Well,
Okay.
Deanna, can you just go to YouTube right now and just write in the search bar Helen Hunt on crank?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be a great band name.
Oh, that's
All
true.
words.
Helen
Just
Hunt on
Crank.
Crank.
Yeah.
God. Is this real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
not,
watched
Helen
it.
Hunt was
it's
really
a
on
real
crank.
movie, but not Helen Hunt's not really on crank.
No, I wish.
Oh.
God, I wish.
Maybe.
Tell us, do a little play-by-play on what you're watching, Deanna.
A bunch of people in the bathroom
Yep.
smoking something. I'm assuming it's a cigarette, unless can this be done by smoking? Crank. Who's this lady? Oh shoot, that's not gonna work. Hold on. There's a dude in the bathroom too, I guess. And then there's the lady.
I'm loving this play-by-play of this.
Is she in Forrest Gump too?
No, she's in Castaway.
Does she play
Yeah.
Jenny?
No,
That's
she's
right,
in Castaway.
that's right. Different Tom Hanks movie. They're
Yeah.
still in the bathroom. I believe there's no sound. Oh, I didn't have the sound on.
Oh, you don't even need the sound. You don't need the sound.
Okay, cool. I think a teacher walked in. Should I still be doing this? Is it
Well,
entertaining or
hold
no?
on. No, hold on. I think you have the wrong video. I'm gonna text you the video right now that you need to watch.
All right.
I know the video you're watching.
Put Helen Hunt jumps out a window.
I
Oh,
yeah, I already.
spoiler
I
alert.
just sent it to her.
No, but
All right.
I'm gonna watch it to make sure it's the right one.
She's falling. She's totally fine. What is this?
It's like an after-school special back in the 70s.
About Crank.
Is that a drug?
Yeah, so crank and angel dust are the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember when they made
that
fun of that on Strangers with Candy?
Yeah.
And they were like, she took a bunch of glint and tried to force herself through a keyhole because she thought she was a bee.
Is that PCP too?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. I haven't seen that many movies, so this is all new to me.
Yeah, I've been trying to find Angel Dusted. I saw it when I was young. I actually saw it.
It's not called Angel Dust.
Yeah, that the video that you just watched is not angel dusted. It's something else.
One Time to Live or something
Yeah.
like that.
Sure.
All Lifetime movies are called something like that. They're like Jenny's Secret.
All right.
Back to Degrassi. Jimmy turns in a paper. Hannah, what's the paper?
It's about his favorite character, Ralph. I was also thinking while I was watching that, it's so funny that like people were handing in handwritten papers.
I like that did you see that his handwritten paper had a handwritten cover letter?
Yes, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. And then it took him all night to write. It was 3 pages, and I was like, handwritten 3 pages.
Yeah. It condenses to like 8 sentences.
Yeah, I was like, I could write that in 5 minutes.
So can we also agree that the coach is kind of a dick to Jimmy because Jimmy's trying to read his homework and the coach is like, yeah, come on, you can't be reading, Jimmy.
Right.
Special, yeah. It's oof.
You can't read during basketball practice. That's ridiculous.
He can do both.
So Deanna, in junior high, if you were in junior high and Spinner asked you out, what would you say?
I don't know. Probably no.
If he said like, hey, I got tickets like in 2001, he's like, hey, I have tickets to Blink 182. Do you want to go?
Maybe. I didn't start dating till I was like 22. So
This isn't a date in your
Same.
mind, though.
Yeah. So
But
he thinks it's a date, and you think you're just gonna go see this show.
then, yeah, I've been in that situation many times. Then I would say yes. It would be par for the course.
All right, moving along.
So did anyone look up how many Ritalin a semi-big kid is supposed to take a day?
I
It
did not
seems
look
like
that
20 because every
Yeah.
5 seconds he's taking a little.
I 3 in a 20-minute episode.
Yeah.
Every 5 seconds he's like beep, I'll take it.
Does it really do what he says? Like, make him not crazy and make everybody else crazy?
Yeah, that's Adderall.
Yeah, I think that's I've only seen Ritalin once in my life. Some kid snorted it off a dollar bill.
Whoa.
It was weird.
Yeah. All my
Was that-
friends in New York right now are doing Vyvanse, which is like current
Are
day
they-
Ritalin.
Are they snorting it off a dollar bill?
No, they're just like taking it, and I don't really think they need to be taking it.
Is it
But I'm like,
for
maybe you are.
ADD or ADHD?
I think it's for both.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they
I
don't
mean,
have
like-
that.
Sure. But you know how like kids in college would take Adderall just for like a night because they like had to do like focus on something? It's
Yeah.
not like that?
Ritalin?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think it's the same. I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Adderall and Ritalin are probably similar. I think Ritalin is just prescribed in lower dosages to young children.
It's like a methamphetamine or something, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a big Adderall moment at the restaurant I used to work at where everyone was on Adderall all the time.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's a
Yeah,
beehive.
yeah. When I worked at Toys R Us, there was a big Adderall problem at the
Yeah.
Toys R Us.
Oh, I bet.
I love that story.
And then one manager got arrested for embezzling like $65,000
And he was
to
like,
feed her Adderall problem.
That's not good. That's not good. Let's get
"Oh, I
back
love
on.
that."
Let's get back on track here.
Sure.
Jimmy receives Adderall or Ritalin. I'm sorry,
Ritalin.
from Spinner. He
Yeah,
excuses himself to the restroom. Takes the Ritalin, but Mr. Radich wishes him good luck with the game.
Yeah.
Takes the pill, and then we shoot to a class watching Liberty get ready to do the morning announcements, and she's making facial expressions. Hannah, take it from
Yeah.
there.
She does not know that she's on the air already. And so she's like doing this thing with her face, and then she just kind of bombs. She bombs really bad, and then Paige is like, "Way to go! You made her look like a fucking idiot up there." And Ashley's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to," but she kind of did.
Yeah.
She felt bad.
I felt like she did totally mean to.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
definitely did.
And then
For
like for when she comes back and is all nice to her, I was like, is this fake or is she like just
Yeah.
every other
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way if I was Liberty, I would have trusted her after that.
Yeah.
If anything, I trust Paige more because at least Paige is like, "No, I'm a bitch."
Yeah, Paige is consistently evil.
Yeah. She's like, "What you see is what you get."
Who's your favorite female character thus far, Deanna?
Liberty.
Well,
Why is it? I relate
That's
to her
good.
the most, probably.
Did you say,
Lib-
"Why is that funny"?
Yeah, why is that funny? Why do you think that's funny, Anna?
Well, I don't know. I didn't pick the ugly one. um,
Yeah.
there's only like 3 to pick from, right?
Yeah,
There's
at this
the-
high, yeah.
at least 5.
The 2 mean ones, and then the one that is like all of us, like, you know, not a jerk.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Liberty
Well,
in real life is a DJ now.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Oh. So wait, how old are they in 2001?
I think Liberty is supposed to be 13,
Yeah.
and
I
I
think
think
they're like
Paige and
same
Ashley are
age.
14.
Yeah, she's in 6th grade, right? They're in 6th grade? Or is
Yeah,
it
no.
are they in 7th grade?
Maybe they're in 7th. I'm not sure if they're doing 6th, 7th, 8th.
If they're 13th, they're 7th grade, I think.
I think I'm the same age as all of them.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's 2 years older than me.
That's a shame you didn't watch this when it was on the air.
Yeah, I could have. I mean, I could have got something from it probably.
It's
I was
a
too busy
great.
watching cartoons.
What were you watching? when you were little?
In 2001. Well, like for like real people shows, not cartoons, like Drake and Josh, and
Yeah.
like this show reminds me of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Do you guys know that?
Whoa, I don't even know
Like-
what that is.
Yes.
That would be like the goofy, like brighter version of this like dark, dramatic show.
Yeah. Drake and Josh had one of the best theme songs.
Oh, agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I partly could like credit him with like me picking up a guitar,
Right on.
Nice.
but I really
Nice.
say like Brendan Kelly, but also Drake and Josh.
So, out of the Lawrence Arms, the 3 members of the Lawrence Arms, who's your favorite?
That's I don't
Be
want.
honest.
I'm like
Be honest.
maybe Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Brendan. They're like all my heroes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris is your favorite. That's good. I'm gonna let Brendan know tonight.
Oh my god. I used to say he's my favorite. They've all done like a lot for me, so I love them all.
Yeah, they're good people. They're good people, but not as good as Jimmy on Ritalin
Oh my
preparing for the basketball
god.
game.
Nice segue.
You want to take it, Rick?
That coach should have known something was amiss when Jimmy was going so hard at the beginning of this. He just slapped that ball. Like, there was no way that outcome with Jimmy was going to be good.
Yeah. And Spinner too. Spinner was like tweaking out.
Yeah.
Also, at the beginning of this episode, because this is the first time I saw this, I assumed that Spinner was on the basketball team. He wasn't just like the towel boy.
Cowboy.
Team coach.
Team coach. No,
Student coach.
He's
Right.
not a coach.
Oh, team manager. I mean, team manager.
he is.
Yeah.
He is the kid cleaning up after that.
Yeah.
Team.
Yeah, the team manager. That's what.
Scrubbing
they
the
do.
jock straps.
Yeah.
Ew.
Liberty is feeling shame. It's a quick cutaway to Liberty with the glass windows and kids mocking her like she's a animal at the zoo. And then we're back at Degrassi at the basketball game. Hannah, take it from there.
Are they at halftime now?
No, this is prior to halftime when Jimmy is going so hard and being a ball hog.
But he's got the skills to back it up. So he's definitely ball hogging, and no one's impressed. Oh my god. Hello. Yeah, I don't really remember what happens here. He's just ball hogging?
Yeah, and Sean is always open and just begging for the ball.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Is he a major character?
Sean?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like the hot one.
Got it. He's only in. I feel like I would not have known his name had you not said it. He's sort of minor in this episode.
Yeah.
The thing with Degrassi, even with the original Degrassi, the Next Generation, and even Next Class, there are so many characters.
Yeah, that's what makes for a good show.
Yeah, it just grows. It's like, oh my god, there's so many characters.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mike,
Yeah.
as a basketball aficionado, how do you feel the defense of Earl Grey was?
Earl Grey, that pisses me off too.
It's just like the equivalence of the Saved by the Bell basketball episodes. It's the basketball gym is in the cafeteria, and it's like maybe half the size, and nobody's playing defense. It's cool. I'm used to that reality never being the truth.
And you know what's weird? I don't think the gym ever gets not that this is that weird, but the gym never gets bigger.
Well, how could it? It's only two rows of seats in that gym, and that means there's only 12 kids at this school.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
I also like that the basketball game is during school hours, seemingly.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, because
everybody's oh, we finished the the announcements, maybe we should go watch the Degrassi Panthers battle it out with the Earl Grey tea makers. Like, it's
The Earl
real
Grey.
weird.
It would, if it was after the announcements, it'd be like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Also, the basketball team is practicing at 0 hour because the coach is also like, "Let's go to homeroom now, guys."
Oh, that's
Imagine,
too early.
yeah, doing basketball class at like
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Does this
No
take
thanks.
place in Canada?
Yes.
Okay. The way you said guys reminded me of the way I say it, and then I remembered that they all say like sorry weird. So that I like
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Or out.
A bolt. A bolt.
I used to have band practice for middle school at like 6 a.m. once a week.
Same. Jazz band.
And he was like, "Why are you guys so bad?" And I was like, "So early right now."
It's so early.
I don't know.
Ashley's true colors of her kindness comes out as she goes to see Liberty. Deanna,
'Cause she's not.
talk us through this little truth of Ashley.
Is this in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. She says like it wasn't so bad, and then she's like, you know, I could give you a few pointers and you could do it
So
again.
kind.
Yeah.
So kind.
And then I can't remember, are like all the bathroom stalls open, like when she's crying?
I think
It
they're
looks
all
like
closed.
I think a lot of them are open. There are a couple closed. So the
I
one
thought
that's closed is
Okay.
Liberty's.
Okay. I meant to make a mental note of that because it would have been weird if,
Someone was in there.
yeah, or just like, yeah.
I feel like at Degrassi they do a lot of like people are in the stalls and someone's like, "I'm pregnant," and it's like they don't know that no one else is in there.
Does that happen too?
I feel like it does, especially on Next Gen.
Okay. I'm gonna have to start watching it.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Yes, you should.
But yeah, so they, you know, what's her name? Ashley says that she'll help her for next week.
Yeah. True colors.
I don't know which one's is she mean or nice?
Here's my thing. He's like, "It's your true colors," and it's like, wouldn't you think your instinctual first reaction to do somebody would be your true colors, not your feel bad moment?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. After like that girl was like, you really set her up.
Yeah.
She's only 13. She's a little child. Okay,
A
let's go
little
back
child.
to halftime with Spinner
Oh,
dancing.
man.
Hannah,
I
tell
love
us
it.
about Spinner dancing.
Spinner is spinning. He is having his moment, his Ritalin moment. And he cranks up the music. He
In the,
flashes the
the
whole gym.
smallest boombox.
Yeah. Well,
To
and then
fill
it's
up
like
the gym of at least 40 people just like talking.
40 people if we assume there's people on the other side. Like 20 if there's only one side.
Well, the Earl Grey kids are there.
Did they have a stunt double for him?
What was that?
For his
Was there a stunt
dancing?
double? Yeah. Because
Hell
they would
no.
show just his bottom half, and then like his top half would do this.
No way. They don't have the budget. At least not season 1. There's no stunt. There's no stunt doubles. for sure.
I love the amount of towels that Spinner
Has
on
in
his
his pockets,
body.
dragging his
Yeah.
pants down.
And I also love that he looks like the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
As a
child version.
Yeah.
He also does
Confirm
that thing.
your neighbor's boyfriend looks like Spinner.
You know,
He moved. He moved.
Ah,
We looked it up on TMZ. The woman he was gonna marry that lives at the house, my next door neighbor, she has a restraining order against him.
oh,
Wait, you
Yeah.
you live by that guy?
real
Yeah.
life fan.
He was next door.
No way. That's crazy. Wow.
Real life, terrible person. I listened to a Smash Mouth song today and was like, oh yeah, the first record's like a 60s throwback. What happened to the rest of this band? It used to be good.
Have you ever seen the video of him? I think it's from Chicago. Like fans were throwing bread at him, and
Oh,
he's
from the bread festival?
yeah, and the band is still playing like the vamping of the song,
Yeah.
and he's there like, get these people out of here. Quit throwing bread at me.
If you throw one more piece of bread at me, I'm out of here. And then like just all this bread comes up on stage.
And the band's just still going.
Yeah, I think
It's so
the
funny.
brothers from the Interrupters were the backup band at that show, Mike,
Whoa.
because they
Wow.
were his backup band for a hot second.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. Spinner moons the crowd. Radich is angry, pulls him aside, and lectures him on his Ritalin, making sure he takes it, which he
Yeah.
didn't.
I love him
You know-
with the scissors. And that he's like,
What's Spinner's real name? Is it Greg or like
Gavin.
Gavin. I like when Ratchet is like Gavin. Scissors.
Gavin, put the scissors down. He truly does. That's like the best acting in the episode, I feel like, is when he's like, I have ADD.
It's,
He
you
says
can't
it's
punish
medical.
me. It's medical. Yeah.
It's medical. Which also, like, Principal Radish is like, you can't forget pills, so you're arrested. Not arrested. He was like, you have detention or something. But it's like, he's got ADD. Like, he flashed everybody. What's the big deal?
Yeah, what is the big deal?
You brought up the acting. Is it all bad? Because I couldn't tell.
So,
I'm not good at judging, but it seemed kind of bad.
it's not great right now.
Okay.
I will
It gets
say
it gets better.
very good.
Okay.
But what's funny, if you want to watch the original Degrassi,
Yeah.
these actors are so much better than the original.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's what makes the original so good. Like the idea that, oh God, it's so bad, the acting, but it's so good, and it has such a cult following. It's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Was this all of these actors like first thing?
I think a lot of them, but I think a lot in Next Generation. I think
A
they
lot of them
were
are
actually
doing
hiring.
stuff.
Yeah, they were hiring real actors. Where the original one, they were just hiring people
Whoever.
from
Like-
schools. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
They did open tryouts.
I think
Are they all
did.
anyone.
like famous now?
I think for
Sorry,
Next
go ahead.
Gen, there was a lot of people. Also, I think they filmed Goosebumps in Canada as
okay.
well. So when I watched Goosebumps, there's a ton of Degrassi kids in that as well.
Interesting. Are these people like from the first one? Are they like super famous
No.
now, or is it like D-list actors?
D-list.
Yeah. Like anybody that stayed acting has like
Yeah, they're extras.
policeman number 3 in
Yeah.
like cop situation.
Yeah, I texted them last night because I was watching Hannibal, and one of the kids from the first show was like a police officer, and I was like, it's so sad that that's the only thing I ever see him in anymore.
Gotcha.
But when those things happen, when we see an original cast member or even a Next Gen member in anything, at least for me, I get so excited.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
So excited. But yeah,
Yeah.
nobody has gotten to the fame of Drake or Nina Dobrev in Vampire Diaries.
oh
Yeah.
my god, we're gonna put Drake and Nina Dobrev on the same tier. She's
Do you think-
thrilled. She loves to hear that.
But don't you think, I mean, she's pretty famous, Nina Dobrev, right?
Yes. No. I mean, she's in Vampire Diaries, and she was in like Perks of Being a Wallflower.
I
What
don't
was
even know
it?
who this person is.
Rick, what do you
You
asking
will.
Did Shane's character in Hannibal get murdered?
me? No, he was
That
a cop,
sucks.
and he was like, "You okay, buddy?"
Those are Chris Candy roles.
Yeah.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah. Do you think he did any preparation for that
No.
job?
Because he played the exact same character in
Lars and the Real Girl?
Lars and the Real Girl, yes, but I was thinking of that Mila Jovovich movie where she's like Resident Evil 2.
Oh, okay. Wait, Shane was in Resident Evil 2? Bill
Yeah, he-
Parrott was
He
in
played a
Res-
security guard. And he was like, "Hold on, I see her."
I love it. Love it.
Hey, one more question, Hannah.
Mhm.
Did you get that full video? The Paige video.
Yes, he emailed me that full video. I sent it to my friends, and they're like, "This is the weirdest thing that's happened to you in your life," but it's amazing. When she says "New Year, new look, new Hannah," I was like, "I'm gonna just like kill myself because it's not getting any better."
Okay, to fill everybody in, this is what happened. Cameo, which is a network where you can hire celebrities to make a greeting. A fan of our podcast, this guy named Ruben, hired one of the actresses, Paige, to send a special greeting to Hannah, and it was very sweet.
That's awesome.
Like when I opened it up, I was like, I shouldn't be watching this. I shouldn't be watching this. Oh my god. I like check it. And then it was like everyone was like, you ruined everything.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
Glorious. Mike,
What
did
a
you see it?
gift.
Did Hannah send it to you?
I did see it. He sent it to me too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ruben, thank you. Mahalo. our
Yeah,
friend
Ruben,
from
I love you.
Maui. Back to Degrassi. Jimmy is still crazy on Ritalin and causes Sean to sprain his ankle, and therefore the coach says you're not a team player, cuts him from the team, even though he wins the game.
Yeah. The look that Jimmy gives Sean there, is that foreshadowing for the future? Does Jimmy get in a fight with Sean?
Oh yeah, they fight a lot.
All right.
Good eye.
Good eye.
Yeah.
My light went out. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. So Liberty and the kindness of Ashley does another video presentation for the school, and with the help of Ashley, she does quite well as Toby, JT, Emma, and Manny all conclude that, wow, she is really good. And it's a happy ending.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And are we freeze framing? What's going on here?
Freeze frame is on Jimmy. Jimmy gets cut.
Jimmy gets cut. Okay. And that's it. So we're going to start with Deanna. Thoughts?
I thought I don't know. I feel like Liberty was like disappointed that she said she can only, like, she has to wait till next year to do it for real. Are we forgetting a part? Or did we just finish it?
If we are, that's okay.
Well, I mean, what about the part where he doesn't make the team?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I briefed that real quick. He gets cut.
Yeah,
okay.
Mike danced over that.
Yeah, I thought that was like
his leg.
That was the part that was most important, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't make the team.
He cut him because he's violent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero tolerance on violence.
Which maybe he is.
Grassy communities.
Which is great. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, it seemed like a little too harsh. I felt bad for him because like he was just trying to do his best and like needed a crutch, and I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure.
He pushed the kid, shouldn't have done that, but I also felt bad when he got cut because that's what he like really wanted, you know.
Yeah, but we'll see how this plays
out. It's a teaching moment. This plays out.
Totally. Is he a jerk too? Is everybody in the show a jerk?
Yeah.
I think he's okay. He's good.
Wait,
they're all jerks.
But does Jimmy do a jerky thing that causes his future to happen?
I don't recall. He's not killing anybody.
Life is like it's like a butterfly flaps its wings and then there's a tornado across the world. You know that thing?
Yeah.
He's not a jerk, but like, do I think he deserved to be in a wheelchair? No. Do I think like he set things in motion?
What are you giving? Oh gosh.
I mean,
please.
I didn't know that because I've seen like a promo where he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that happens. You probably can't tell me, can you?
We're not. You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch.
Yeah.
When does he become wheelchair Jimmy?
I'm not gonna talk about it. Don't even talk about
4.
it.
Okay, so you got a long time to watch Degrassi before you find out, Deanna.
Okay.
Or just Google it if you're impatient.
It gets a lot more violent. It gets a lot scarier. It gets a lot gayer. You know what I mean?
Babies.
It only gets better.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rick, anything you want to add?
I have a question, and you don't have to tell me. Okay. So next year, right? When the 8th graders maybe graduate to a different school, do they go to a different school or do they stay in the same school and then the 8th graders from this school just move up? Like, how does that work?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I think they stay in the same school. I think this is really the like set thing
It's a
that
big-
should have been in the Degrassi Junior High,
Oh,
where
gee. Yeah.
7 to graduate.
Gotcha.
Hannah.
Okay.
Anything you want to add?
No.
Deanna, are we able to? Have you made it public about your record label deal?
No, not yet.
Okay, so let's move
Cool.
past that. Deanna's last record came out on Red Scare,
Yeah.
It's not getting released on any record label. Don't worry about it.
and I don't have any promotional code to give out, so we're not
Yeah,
going to talk about it. But follow Deanna's band, Sincere Engineer. There's some cool things happening, which
Yeah.
I know about because I know everything.
Use the code 555. Who knows? You know what I mean?
For 55% off.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us.
Of course. This is awesome.
Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Hannah. We'll talk next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.